Damn, it's the intro? Yes, it's the intro. Damn, this is the intro? Yes, it's the intro.
It's Week 17 of the National Football League, and we'll see the Steelers' veteran wide receiver. And with him, any catch could be a big one. He's the
Steelers defense, offense ready to see if they can keep building. They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. Complete. This is Lewis. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. Now Trubisky to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Lewis. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end or wide receiver that has taken home the MVP trophy.
And the best receivers I've talked with, they know that stat, and it drives them crazy because they understand that without a quarterback, they don't make the plays that they make. They also don't feel like they get enough credit for bailing out some of the throws the quarterbacks make.
Absolutely. Takes two to tango. So now following the big play, they've got a first and goal all the way down at the 10. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. From 10 yards out. And the Steelers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better.
So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. And listen, these Thursday night games, they're tough on the body. You just played on Sunday, 72 hours later, hey, it's game day again. But I have to think a Thursday night game in September much more preferable than a Thursday nighter in December, no?
Well, there's no doubt about it. You mentioned how tough it is on the body. How about the mind? You're already tired, fatigued, right? Trying to battle for playoff spots. And here you have the quick turnaround. Now, the flip side is, if you take care of business, win that Thursday nighter, you go into a mini open week. Gives you a few extra days to heal up the body and the mind before you go to the next game.
The Steelers at 14-1 now on the year. And I tell you, it has been a few months now since they've tasted defeat, and they are without question the hottest team in football.
And I'm really not sure who's going to beat them right now because, to me, they have to be the favorites to go all the way because they're not just beating teams, they're dominating them. It's been fun to watch them play. Not just in their winning, but how they're getting it done.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 37. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. So the completion good for just 3. And it's second down. Again, it's Trubisky. He'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17 into the red zone. First down. Oh, he fakes a spike. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, the gap man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there.
Touchdown! A great play there with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Steelers have taken a 13-0 first quarter. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They go play action. Trubisky. He's going to sling this deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. That catch, by the way, number 542 in his NFL career. That draws him level with Lance Allworth, who was a Hall of Famer with the Chargers back in the... And in for the Steelers, touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Mitchell Trubisky. And the Steelers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. There's really no reason to change what they've been doing to this point. They've got the lead. They've looked good. On first down, Trubisky got his man complete over the middle. That's Lewis. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. For midfield now, here's Trubisky. He's got his tight end Freiermuth over the middle. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Touchdown! A great effort there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Steelers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow.
The Steeler offense ready to get going here in this 3rd quarter. They're obviously right now in the driver's seat, comfortably ahead. They've scored on a couple straight possessions, Charles. And, I mean, for them, I guess it's just more of the same, right? Keep doing what you've been doing.
Yeah, it's not typical for us to see games out of reach in the 3rd quarter. Right now, they're unstoppable in this one. And seeing how they just came out onto the field, it does appear like they're done scoring points in this one. They look awfully confident.
It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Off the play fake, here's Trubisky. He's got a man complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Connor Hayward. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Now Trubisky on first down. Open man, this is Lewis. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20. Trubisky will throw. He's got Lewis. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A well-executed 22-yard gain. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Now Trubisky. And that's a touchdown, but hold on, there is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about.
Pass interference. Offense.
So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. Throwing here, Trubisky. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognize.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Lewis. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense.
Mike McGlinchey, the Notre Dame man, guilty on that one. Now Trubisky to throw on 2nd. Over the middle, complete. It's Lewis. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards the pickup there. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They'll try the right side with Harris. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Najee Harris with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Steelers up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter. And you wonder now if he might be able to remove the helmet, put on the baseball cap, and watch the rest. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Right side, it's Lewis. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. Looky here, Trubisky wants to throw it. He's going to air one out. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Here's Trubisky. That's caught inside the 20. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 53 yards. Pretty good timing. He waited just enough for that post play to develop and laid it right in there.
And you know what a lot of teams do when they decide to throw a post route? Because
and this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they have. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Now Trubisky back into his end zone. He finds his man complete. It's Lewis. The 30. 10. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute